Hi. Hi, friends and family. It was funny how did laugh at it.
Dat is ook al ik zei, je moest al beginnen.
Okay.
Iedereen die dan in begin.
Bengambo. Ah, ete hoki bengambo. Hou net die van mijn bengambo. Hou de bengambo. Hou kon isi toch batati tau tau tere. Ete samdi khuna ngap nga uhare.
Hi, friends and fam. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Valdo&Shaan.
Hi guys, thank you for tuning in again. If you are new, please do like and subscribe.
Comment, share.
Okay? And if you are already part of the fam, or if you got the gang, yeah, thank you for tuning in again and thank you for being loyal. Yeah.
Yeah, so in today's video, let me give a preview.
In, in today's video, we are
going to talk about how we met, or we are going to tell you guys how we met.
so how did we meet?
Yeah, how did we meet?
When did we meet?
Okay, when, where, who, how, what? Okay, you know the questions in high school, the 5 W, what, the 4 W, the 1 H.
You are beautiful teacher. Anyway, guys, so a lot of people have been wondering how we met and what?
Yeah, and where and stuff. So, you know, I think she has her own version of how we met, and I have my own. So I'm gonna let the lady begin and tell us how she thinks we met.
It's interesting that I only hear today that I have my own version and he has his own
No,
version.
not just you, babe. In general, babe. If you look at other couples how we met videos, there are always two different versions where they're like, huh, it wasn't like this. They're always correcting each other.
Anyway, guys, back then I was slim, I was sexy, and most of sexy girls, Maripaxiana, I was that girl. And okay, to be honest, I never liked Rivaldo.
How did we meet, babe?
No, I'm just already saying I
Oh.
did not like you most. I didn't like him. So I don't know how I started liking him, but I didn't like him because I was a wretched girl and he was the softy Juliet butter boy. But anyway, I think the way we met is a very long story.
It's a long story because
Yeah.
it's not something that we just met. We didn't know each other from the past, in the past or whatever. We knew each other all our lives basically.
It's not too big. We would see each other at church and stuff on this mistake.
Yeah, we are from the same church and we live in the same hood.
Yeah. So when I was grade 9, Rivaldo was in the Kota Youth Choir.
College of the Arts.
Yes. And I joined the choir that year. I auditioned and I joined, and then I was like, oh, this boy is also in this choir. Like, this boy I know from church, what. Yeah, this boy I know from church, what. But I didn't stay long in the choir, so, like, maybe I couldn't manage the school and stuff. They were very strict. So I left choir like 3 months later.
Babe, 2 weeks.
Bari. Ik op January was het einde January gejoined. Einde Maart of zo is het record gelost.
Maybe that's 2 weeks.
It's not
After
true.
2 weeks, I didn't see
It's
it.
not true. It was 3 months. Guys.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, and then that is where we like had convo, that little convo, like this way, what. And then every time he met me somewhere at church or
in the hood,
he would be like, "Ete, hoekom het jy koor gelos? Hoekom kom jy nie meer koor toe nie?" And all those things. And me, I was just like, this boy is really annoying. Anyway, so one day, okay, we had mutual friends. I don't know how, but we did have mutual friends. And then this other friend of ours had a birthday. He said he wants to celebrate his birthday, like bring a drink along and such. Just for him last minute to decide the gathering or the birthday, whatever is at Rivaldo's house. And I was chill because I'm not alone, I'm with people and yeah. And I came as I walk into the house, he's like, it's a who come check work a lot. I'm just like, okay. No, will he ask me that question every time he
But I
sees me?
hugged her. I gave you a hug.
After you asked.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you hugged me because you were hugging everyone.
No, I didn't hug everyone. I hugged like 3 out of 10. So you were part of the three.
Also, is
Yeah.
there a reason why I
No,
was
of course, Facebook friend. Welcome to my house.
okay? Then like we hang together. I saw his vibe. I started liking his vibe then.
And I
And
looked bad. I was home, so I was wearing this huge white T-shirt and ugly shorts, and she was like, "Oh, I see you look nice." Sorry for that. I see you look nice on Facebook. I was like, "Yeah, but now this is me now. This is my real face." So, and she was like, "Yeah, I can see."
yeah, and during that time I was in a high school relationship. Boom! Cut long story short. When I broke up with my high school boyfriend, I don't know how he noticed. I think it's because I took his pictures off the gram and checked the FB and whatsoever. So maybe he noticed. And then homeboy was in my DMs. And he was like, he sent me his number and then he was like, text my ex sien ons albei is nou single.
Hush, hush, hush.
Yeah, and then I was just like, interesting, ne? So me now, ek slap you of my brody. I texted homeboy and
Immediately, bro. I'm asking.
I texted homeboy immediately when I saw the DM.
Oh,
And then, ah, oh, wait, and then, yeah, we had a convo, what, chat, the phone, and
WhatsApp
then,
chats. Like we used to chat a lot.
guys, I'm not good with afkortings, naman.
Abbreviations.
Yeah, abbreviations. And then homeboy one day was like, "Good night, B," and I'm like, "B," with
The letter
question
B.
marks. Yeah, and then I'm like, "B," with question marks, and he's like, "Babe," with a smiley face, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, must be nice to be called babe." So yeah, I fell in love with homeboy very quick, fast.
Because when you talk
fast.
with someone, when you chat every day, you become
in the
attached.
morning before I go to school, in the evening before I sleep.
Yeah, you become attached. I mean, when you chat with someone every day, the feelings just develop. They just develop.
And then
Yeah.
I think 2 weeks was a 2 week of an and
Yeah.
then homeboy's birthday was coming up. So me now, I decided to bake homeboy a cake most because
Talking
you are
stage.
so talking stage
Yeah.
girlfriend vibe. So I baked homeboy a cake and I looked really bad when I came to give him the cake because guys, I don't know why I was looking bad, but it was maybe not just my season or something like that. So I came, gave him the cake, we took a picture together. While what? After that, maybe homeboy's plug just felt like homegirl didn't look up to standard, so no, I'm not doing this or something like that. Because after that day, homeboy is just acting weird. We don't chat that much anymore and stuff. So I was like, okay, maybe when he met me that day, he was like, ah, she looks bad or something, and then he decided he's not doing that anymore. And then a week after, he told me, yeah, he's not ready to be in a relationship, and he thinks he'll hurt me. That's why he's being honest and all those things. And I was just like, boy, then why give me all this hope for 2 weeks? And now you are just like, if you are not ready for a relationship, why did you DM me in the first place? So yeah, and then for maybe was it a year? Yeah, so was it 8 months or so? We didn't talk. And then that was in was it 2020?
We started talking. We stopped talking in June after my birthday, right? So, and then a year later, her birthday in January, I was not planning on going to church that day. My mom was like, let's go to church. But I was like, should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Ah, let me just go to church. It's a new year. Whew. The background noises, guys. Please ignore it. The dog is barking. Yes.
Anyway, so it was my birthday on that Sunday, and you know me, I like things the lashes, the hair, the nice dress things. And then I went to church. So at our church was it happy birthday, what, and then people that had their birthdays in the week go onto the altar and all the wishes and what. So when I woke up, I didn't see him, but coming down, he was in my face, and then he was like, hey, and I
I
was
was
just
like,
like,
happy birthday. Because it's COVID, I was like, happy birthday.
and I was just like,
And she was like, thank you. But I
"Thank
thought we were fine because her thank you sounded genuine. Because I didn't expect her to be mad at me when I broke off the whole talking stage thing. I thought I'm at least being honest until, like, I cannot.
But you don't do that to a girl, guys. You don't do that to a girl for a whole 2 weeks. It's not like she asked for
But if I
you
was a
guys to
girl, if
talk.
I was a girl and a guy does that to me, I would respect that guy. Because,
It's fine, but it's not like if you knew for yourself, evaluate yourself and know whether you wanna be in a relationship first before you DM some girl and then get her hopes up and you're just like you're not ready for a relationship. What the
okay,
H
I
is
was
that?
saying I would respect that guy because now he knows what he wants and he's setting his.
I will not respect the guy because from beginning he knew that he's not ready for a relationship. Now he gets my hopes up and then boom.
I didn't know anything. But anyway, so I thought when I wished her a happy birthday, we are still good. And then I was planning on apologizing for everything that happened in the previous year after
Wait,
church.
yeah, after church maybe I was thinking on doing that, but I
She,
was so fast to go home because I did not want to meet him after church. Like I was, I wanted to avoid having convo with him. So me fast
when I
home, my
checked, home girl
dear,
is gone. Like, gone, gone, gone.
home.
A gone gent, a
And
gone
then
hand.
I just come home like an hour after I'm home.
Hmm?
FB DMs me. Oh, Kama, I'm trying to text you or something like that.
I'm trying
But
to WhatsApp you, but I'm
yeah,
blocked.
but I'm blocked or something like that. And I forgot that I blocked homeboy because I didn't want to see anything about him. No status, no number, no nothing. So I blocked, delete everything. And then I unblocked homeboy and he started apologizing and
Yeah, I
then
apologize. I sent a voice note where I'm apologizing. And
mind you that was the 17th of January, ne? And then suddenly we started talking for a
she
week.
she accepted my apology, and then we started talking again. It felt like the good old days. We were chatting, talking about our futures.
And then boom, just a week after talking we end up in Osona my oh
Osama village is like a few kilometers
at his
outside.
sister's house.
Yeah,
We end up in Osona and
we
we are
were in
whole
the
couple
talking
couple
stage.
vibe and then boom, homeboy asked me out
I asked her out when, like, in the week, but she was like, I don't want to be asked out through the phone. I was like, I was already in Osona before. Yeah.
before I came here.
Ooh, that's a long story, guys.
Yeah, homeboy
Yeah,
asked me out
through
in
the
that
phone.
week somewhere on.
Because the date was so beautiful, like the 21st of January. So I was like, let me just ask her. Then our anniversary will always be on the 21st. It's such a nice day and what. She was like, you're not going to ask me out through a phone? And then I was like, okay, you are coming over for the weekend. And I came to get her. We went for the weekend. It was her, my two sisters, just hanging. And yeah, people thought we were dating already because I brought a
But
girl
we were
home.
not dating
I brought a
yet.
girl home, but that's obviously where it was headed to, or where it was leading off to. So the next morning, the 30th of January, I asked her out, like, on the pillow, like, would you like to?
Yeah, we slept together, guys. Not
Yeah,
not other things like
no,
we
we spent
slept
the
next,
night together,
yeah,
like,
like next to each other, ne?
come on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we woke up, it was just this couple vibe, falling in love.
Yeah, and I was so shy because I mean waking up next to a dude. And you know most when you wake up really creepy and yeah, but Yeah.
Yeah, then I asked her out, and then we came out of the room as a couple, but people didn't know
Yeah.
because people thought we were already a couple.
So yeah, guys, that is
Yeah,
basically how
how
we
we met. It's a shorter version, trust me. There's more to it. Shan
Yeah,
didn't
but
start at the beginning. The beginning.
wait a minute.
How we really got to know each other, Shan didn't mention. But it's
How did
fine.
we get to know each other?
A friend of Shan liked me. They were in
I
primary.
did not want to mention that because I thought you'd not like it, but okay, if you want
Let's
me.
get on to it then.
It's
Okay,
anyway.
besides the point that we're from the same church and what actually happened that we really knew of each other or knew about each other is when I was in grade 12 and Shan's best friend liked me. Yeah. So that's how, okay, huh? Huh?
So they were chatting and stuff.
No, we weren't chatting. She was like, I really
Facial
like you. I
attraction.
have a crush on you, blah, blah, blah. But then,
And then they exchanged numbers and they were chatting on a regular basis. And she was so crazy about Rivaldo. And I didn't like him. I was just like,
yeah.
ay, treurig, treurig. Chong, like this baby,
It's like, was this
softy.
what
Because I was very wretched. So to me, Rivaldo was very soft. And I was telling her, toch, jy kan net hierdie ding los. So yeah, not knowing that.
Boom, boom, boom. Not that you stole.
Ek sê die mense sal sê ek het met hom dan sê oh afgevreet.
No, not that
Anyway,
she
I
really
did
frayed.
not
She
steal
didn't
my
steal.
I did not do any of that.
Yeah, she didn't steal.
She was interested in him, but he never was. According to yeah.
But didn't the
What?
friend tell you I wasn't interested?
No, she never told me.
I told the
Because
friend.
you kept responding to her text.
Yeah,
and
but I was just being nice. You know, I wanted, I befriended her. I was like,
okay, and you being nice made it seem like you like her.
I
better.
friend zoned her. I told her straightforward, I'm not really the feeling isn't mutual, and you know she's not my type. Yeah,
But still, homegirl didn't give up. So, yeah, and then
it went on for years and years after my matric. You know, like she would text me here and there. We'd be like hi and bye. After a few months, oh, I saw you where. I'll be like, oh, hey, what do you know? We kind of became acquaintances. So I was feeling like I felt like the crush was going away, like slowly but surely. And then
later on, homegirl told me that Rivaldo is gay.
don't use the word gay, say
But like it's
homosexual.
homosexual.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, okay, you were crazy about this guy for years, and now
All of a sudden
in 2020, all of a sudden,
he's
homeboy is
homosexual.
homosexual.
Yeah.
How? And then was in the same 2020 homeboy DM'd me.
No, no, but before I DM'd Shan, way before I DM'd Shan in 2020. Oh, okay. Dude, I'm so lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but somewhere at a point of time, I went back to her friend. I was like, you're one of the girls that were really into me. You never gave up on me, and for that, you know, I feel like you deserve a chance. Let's get to know each other and see where things lead off to. And homegirl was like, oh, okay. And then homegirl was like, are you homosexual? I'm like, no, I'm not homosexual. And homegirl's like, no. And I was like, why would you ask me whether I'm homosexual? And she's like, no, people were talking, you are homosexual, so I was just wondering. But I'll think about the whole thing. So the whole time, she's saying I'm homosexual, but she's still willing to give me a chance type of thing. But then, boom, 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 time went on, and then I met Shan, and we became a couple, and blah. Later on, she DMs Shan and be like, I'm so hurt that you stole my man. How can you do that to me?
Like, no, she was like, ek hoor Jay and Rivaldo gaan uit. And I'm like, yeah, but we're not on speaks though. Like, something happened, and yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, hukom, yeah, come on, knowing fully well how much I whatever.
I love the person or
yeah,
something.
or
Yeah.
how I feel about him or
Yeah.
something like that. And me, you know, most I just asked her, okay, what happened to him being homosexual then?
Yeah.
Like,
Now you're
because
crying.
you are crying over a homosexual dude, and you're the one coming to me, yeah, he's homosexual, no moet ek wat en wat en wat.
Yeah, so that's how we basically met. That's how we met through the friend. Later on, we became choir mates, Facebook friends, talking stage mates, and then now a whole fiance. Yep, she's my fiance, guys. And you know, people are so jealous. People don't want me to call Sean my fiance. But Shani is my fiance, guys. You can't be like, she's not your fiance because you guys never had a traditional engagement. No, bro.
But
The moment you propose to a come back to a someone. The moment, the English is Englishing, baby. The moment you propose to someone and the person says yes, you're engaged to that person. You're engaged to get married to that person. You are bound.
and eventually we are gonna have our traditional engagement also.
Yeah, that's how it works, guys. You first ask her before you ask her people.
Exactly. But black people don't
But that's a
understand
story
that.
for another day.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's another story time about engagement and what. But if you have any content suggestions for us, maybe anything that has to do with this topic, how we met and the friend situation, or anything about maybe the disadvantages we had to face as getting
just
married
just to
young.
make something clear, I really did not take my friend's boyfriend.
No, she didn't. I never had
Like,
anything.
I did not take her boyfriend. Like I said, I never liked him when they were talking, and I did not take him from her. They were not together, and like homegirl
Never kissed.
said he's homosexual, and
Okay, babe, we
all
get
this
it. We
stuff.
get it. We
Okay.
never kissed. We never hugged. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. We are so sorry for being inconsistent. I don't even have an excuse why we are being inconsistent.
I have an excuse. Life is so busy, babe. It's work and school and
But this is
everything
also
else.
our life.
Yes, but I'm just saying. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, guys. If you have any questions, you can just comment down below. And please do like and subscribe. And most importantly, share. See you next.